日本時間30日、ドジャースの大谷翔平が敵地で行われたアスレチックス戦に、1番、指名打者で先発出場しました。大谷は6回、リードを広げる18号スリーランを放ち、球場をどよめかせました。敵地の放送席もこの一撃には驚きを隠せず、実況は、打球はまるで大砲から放たれたようでした、と表現。圧巻の打球に、お手上げといった様子でした。アスレチックス放送局、NBC スポーツカリフォルニアで実況を務めたクリス・キャレイ氏も、あまりの衝撃に、サクラメントで、ショータイム、です。と伝え、敵地メディアまでもが大谷の快進撃を認める形となりました。さらに試合後には、関係者からも大谷翔平を称賛する声が相次いでいます。これらの模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
At this point, the Dodgers are just waiting on Ohtani and Betts to join the offensive fun. Only two without a hit.
Looking for him to erupt right here, right? Really open up this game, get a hold of one.
There's some slug! Loud noises! That's what the folks came to Sacramento to see. And it came on a breaking ball. 18th of the year for Ohtani, is 8th in the last 19 games. Knocks Crook out of the game, gives the Dodgers an 8-3 edge. Dodgers with 3 massive home runs tonight. Just saw Ohtani's. First one was Muncy's, sandwiched between them, Andy Pajes, which gave the Dodgers a 5-3 lead in the 4th. Now 8-3.
Ohtani hit that 3-run shot. You know, that's the first home run off a left-hander with a breaking ball since September 17th of last year. It just kind of felt like it was going to happen. You know, we talked about it earlier in the at-bat. You just don't see him going for any period where he looks, I don't want to say overmatched, but you know, he had some real competitive swings, and you know that just isn't going to last. I mean, that's the thing about Shohei. He can look bad on a swing or hit a ball in the other dugout, and the next one hits it over the trees. You know, just one of the many things that's so remarkable about it.
2-2. Well, that power swing. Yep. Yeah, that's not coming back. It's like it's shot out of a cannon. 18th of the year, and the Dodgers have blown this game wide open. 5-run lead. RBIs 48, 49, and 50, and Showtime is out. In the sack.
And the entire ballpark jumped up as soon as the sound of the bell went off. This is just a hanging breaking ball that stays close and crushed. Well, and that fan right there made the catch and was able to scoop up that young lady all in one fell swoop. Pretty good effort out there by that fan.
But for Ohtani, just to see him have that big, powerful swing where Crook tied him up and to not abandon that swing on a elevated breaking ball.
Well, he's up there to do one thing, and that's damage.
This Dodgers offense unrelenting. We haven't even finished a game against Los Angeles, and I can confidently say this is the best team that we have faced. The best team the Athletics have faced, in my opinion, this year.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure that it's really even particularly close. I mean, look, the Milwaukee Brewers, pretty good ball club.
Yep.
Pretty good ball club. And
Yankees were good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Atlanta was good, but this is a different level.
Well, Atlanta, yeah, and Atlanta's struggling right now.
But it goes back to my question of the All-Star game in Philadelphia. I mean, how many Dodgers could we realistically see? I think it's going to be at least 5.
Yeah, and I think it's one thing to expect just because of the names that have kind of lulled you into the All-Star expectation, right? But look, no question that Ohtani on his way. I don't think there's any argument about that. And you got to think about what's happened on the mound as well.
To where Pages ends up doing a great job recognizing this pitch, getting the barrel to the ball, and driving it out to left field. So Max, then you got Pages, and you know what? The Dodgers weren't finished as far as the long ball was concerned, because there was one guy who said, listen, I want to get in on the fun. I've been getting in on the fun an awful lot. And I think you also saw somebody who was about 600.
Here, Adrian, let me look at this pitch.
This guy was 600 feet out there. This
pitch is begging to be annihilated.
I mean, that's what we call a backup slider that ends up like a hanging slider. It's right into the barrel. And, that's definitely not where he wanted to throw that pitch. I'll tell you that right now. What do they say on those high pitches? All you got to do is hit them. They're already over the fence.
My goodness. I mean, he hit that so far out there in the outfield, and you had people there in lawn chairs out there just admiring that, getting up, ready to catch that. It's going to hurt somebody out there.
A lot of people that live in Sacramento don't have many chances to get to see Shohei Ohtani, certainly to come to their town and hit a home run like he did tonight. Dodgers all over the A's. We go to the sixth. Adrian, your called shot was Shohei Ohtani.
Yep, he gets a sweeper right here. Swept all the way 430 feet later. It was a great piece of hitting, staying on it, staying square, didn't come off of it, and is able to get full extension, admire it, slip the bat, go through the whole thing. But look at the extension. That's my favorite part right there, looking at that extension from him. And then he deserves to admire it a little bit.
The umpire looked like he wanted to admire it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody in the stadium was admiring that blast. Taking down trees over there. We got a fan making a great catch or a great attempt at it. I think he did catch it right there. He did. But overall, the swing, just taking advantage of a mistake by the pitcher and just hitting an absolute moonshot, loving it, full extension. I mean, when Shohei gets one of those and you don't have stands to stop it, you might as well see it all the way through.
Absolutely. When you hit a ball like that, you deserve to admire at least a little bit.
So that was good as we've seen Shohei hit a ball this year.
Yeah, that was a good one. You know, you could just see that he was kind of sizing up that slider, and he left it up and put a really good swing on it. So Shohei's been on a heater. He's, the last 6 weeks, he's been, the best player in baseball.
Even the other day, you said he's still not in 100%. How much is he now?
No, I don't think he's 100% with his knee. But as far as like his swing mechanics, where he's at, he's on balance. He's 100% in the box. So
Now Shohei's two home runs away from 300. How special is it for him?
it's very special for him. It's just another milestone, and he's got there pretty quickly. And I hope we see it tomorrow.
How about you?
I am. I'd like to get it out of the way tomorrow too, but quite the accomplishment. I'm pretty excited.
To me, it can be a learning experience. You got 2 more games against these guys to beat them, but tonight you look over and go, okay, this is what the best do.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody on the team, they make solid contact. They situationally hit. They hit the ball the other way when they need to. They're aggressive on the base pass, and they play good defense. It's a solid team with a really good bench, a solid bullpen to go with it. And, you got the best player arguably in baseball for the last several years, and Shohei Ohtani on the team. That certainly doesn't hurt anything. But you're right. You got to look over there and say, that's what we want to be like someday. And, they're got to work their way to get there.
Yeah, and Ohtani was 0-for-3 against you. Any special emphasis way in facing, because it usually kills all the pitchers. Hey, Ohtani.
Yeah, Muncy hit a home run off me, so I don't know, still lost.